better. Am I live? Yes. Waiting on YouTube. YouTube is up. Alright, excellent. Oh wait, no, I need to check this one more time, make sure the title and tags went through. Alright, we're good. Alright, proper welcome to yet another Singe stream, where today we will start off with a special treat where I will be doing a very bad scribbly tier list of what my feelings are on Gacha games that I played, because I hate my life and my wallet. Okay. I have a drawing tablet out, so you can all suffer with my horrible handwriting. Oh lord, okay, no, I'm putting it back, I'm sorry, that's like offensive. It's better to just write it. We're just gonna write it. I'm just gonna use the mouse, I'm sorry. Sorry, drawing tablet. 10 out of 10. 9 out of 10. 8 out of 10. 7 out of 10. We're almost done. 6 out of 10. Oh god, that horrible handwriting translates even in this form. 5 out of 10. Alright. So we have here our amazing rating of a tier list maker, Suck My Dick. I'm gonna be doing all this at MS Paint. And hoping that I do not hover over the user thing in the top corner, which will reveal my IRL name like a fucking dumbass. Because I'm a dumbass and stupid. I'll have the episode 10 music playing in the background. Sadness that Elbana didn't go far enough and murder all the Victorians in the most violent manner possible, causing them as much pain and suffering as imaginable, resurrecting them as undead and then torturing them forever. Huh? Alright. So, like, let's do this from the top down. Yes. Find out. So, like, here is, Nikkei. Yes. I'm sure this is very legible on stream. Oh my god. This is not very well formatted. Whatever. Let me see. Is this readable on stream at all? I cannot tell from. I need to check. Let's go to my channel and see what it looks like on Twitch. Oh god. Oh lord. Oh Jesus. Oh fuck. That is legible. Wonderful. Alright, back to the video. So, Nikkei. Self-explanatory. Amazing story. A piece of media that has made me cry the most. I have seen some people complain that it can feel like suffering porn, but my honest reaction, and that's fine. Those opinions are valid, by the way. I'm not disputing them. But my personal feeling is that Nikkei is what I think of as sad story writing done right. And it's sort of the example that I think of when I think of how to not write suffering porn. Or how to avoid turning your story into suffering porn. Sorry, that's a better way to put it. Nikkei has plenty of moments that are uplifting, even in its going to be fewer of them in some of the more depressing stories, but they're still there. There's still moments of levity or humanity or whatever. It's still present, and there's always some kind of hope. Even in the darkest, bleakest circumstances, always a little bit of hope. If things don't go well in the end, it's always there. And as someone who, as personally speaking, has been through some awful shit for prolonged periods of time and went through some really bad experiences when I was younger, I really like them. I really like the Nikkei story. I think it's a very nice story about people dealing with really shit circumstances and still pushing forward and coming out the other side. So that's it. Also, boobies and butts. I like boobies and butts. Or the not the boobies optional maybe, but also optional. I don't know. Arknights. The next one on the list, the Arknights, have shown me that, or actually I knew this, or I already knew this, but sorry, it reminded me that wheelchair ladies can be very beautiful. Does it count? They have a butt if they're in a wheel. Questionable. Whatever. I'm sure I'm going to spell this right. Please tell me it's 1K, right? Arknights, also around a little bit lower than Nikkei, but not by much. Still a great game with an amazing story. Hasn't made me cry as much. This is a tier list of how much games have made me cry, obviously. No doubt. No fucking doubt. Yes, how much I've cried. No, it's not overall. Mostly story related. Arknights. Well, y'all been watching me play Arknights. It's been feeding my latent prejudice and hatred towards the Victorian people who I knew existed before and hated with no real life implications whatsoever. But seriously, good game. It's made me cry once. Is it the auto event? I'm not gonna specify when, just for spoilers. But if you played the event, you can probably figure it out. It's the really obvious one. I like the story. It's fun watching a cute bunny girl suffer terribly. Or what? Necros best girl. I would let her kill me. No, that has nothing to do with it. That's a very nice story. I have been foregoing playing other games on stream in order to play Arknights, so obviously I enjoy the fucking story. I wouldn't ignore other games so easily if I wasn't enjoying the story. I know some people have said that, like, the first couple episodes can be a little bit rough, and I can sort of see that. But it's a solid enough beginning. And it does grab your interest, and you're like, I want to know what happens next. And it definitely holds you over long enough to get to the really, really good stuff. I guess like I said earlier, if you like watching cute girls go through hell, then but cute. Okay. And okay. But all the guys suffer. Oh boy, both games also have guys. Even Nikkei, if you haven't played Nikkei, yes, Nikkei actually does have guys suffering in it. Oh god, Lord, just as not even just the main character. there's other guys to suffer in this game. What is next? Which one do I want to put down next? Here. So we're gonna drop a decent amount. Okay, that's too big. Oh god, that's too much. Numbers. Numbers company. Limbus Company fans gonna roast me to death, especially since all my followers are Limbus Company fans. Hi! Hides! If you want to see some of my feelings more in depth about Limbus Company and what I perceive as some of my frustrations with it, I literally have like a 20-minute section of a discussion I had with myself, because no one else was there, at the end of Canto 5 about some of my complaints. Since then, I have finished Canto 6. I really like Canto 6, it's my favorite Canto so far, but it's not quite enough to bump it up beyond the 8 out of 10 range. And I also had all the funkiness going on with what I was doing with the cowboy thing and the southern accent and all that shit, that I'm like, how much of that was like influenced by me being completely nuts and the insanity that I was committing while doing that versus the actual story itself. So I'm like, yeah, I don't know. Basically, the gist of it is that it's a game that has a lot of potential, but it suffers from pacing issues with some of its longer, with its cantos, especially with longer stuff. Like, shorter stories are okay, but the cantos have some real major pacing issues sometimes. They have some real major pacing issues. The story itself feels sort of all over the place, and I get it if it's by intent, because each canto is focused on a different character, but still feel like it's a little bit meh, and maybe this gets better as I play through the remaining 3 cantos. But at this point, it still feels like it's very inconsistent in where it is in the story, and it's like, okay, we're done with this canto, like the entire, like almost the entire supporting cast that was present is like flushed them down the toilet, forget them, they don't exist anymore. Not always, but what's happened? And then like, now some good question, I'm like, am I gonna get tired of this format eventually, where it's like more cantos, more characters, and like even now, Canto 9 is out, there's still 3 more cantos just for the sinners. If they did Canto for Dante, that's gonna be 4 more cantos. And I heard that they take up to a year. I was under the impression it was like 2 a year, but apparently I'm wrong, and it was like closer to 1 a year. And I'm like, oh Jesus Christ! Like I can't imagine waiting a year for these fucking stories. Like that sounds wild. That sounds awful, honestly. It sounds like it sucks. It's like I don't want to wait a year for Canto 10. Fuck that. And I get like good working conditions, and I hope everyone's working good conditions and everything. I don't want them to like crunch to get this done, but also like oh. It's like, what, did I start playing Limbus Company too early? Should I wait a couple more years to jump into the game until it's closer to that Canto 12 mark? Like, Jesus. Yeah, so there's some hope, but there's also some doubts about Limbus Company, and I'm sort of worried. to some degree. Alright, next. Or lore. Okay, I'm not making that either. Enfield. Build or the mediocre ass Enfield. Unfortunately, Enfield is a game that feels, and I know it just released like a month ago, but it feels so fucking incomplete. The story is woof, fucking disaster. The pacing during the first like 10 to 15 hours is horrific. I actually really love the factory content, but killing the story in exchange for it is not worth. And I think there are better ways to do that. That wouldn't involve fucking the story. But even then, the factual story that is present is so disappointing. So goddamn disappointing. It coming like look at the gap. Like Arknights is all the way up here. Like at least 9 out of 10 for me. And then Enfield is like 5 out of 10 at best. Like that's Jesus. Like you go from like something truly amazing to like failing grade. Like how? Like even comparing like the release content for Arknights, just the story, it's not a comparison, it's actually Arknights has a more coherent story that has a far more coherent story that doesn't constantly devolve. Get back to page. Yep. Yeah. Gameplay is okay. I enjoy the gameplay, sort of. Like actually, I know some people have said, but I know some people have pointed out there are improvements they can make to the combat. Look at the tracking, come on. There's improvements they can make to the combat, but I feel like there's at least a solid base. I believe in their ability to fix that. But I don't know how they're gonna. Like, I am legitimately concerned right now about whether I will actually continue playing the game at all. I did spend money on it. Spent a decent amount of money. What should I spend? The Epstein files. No. I'm pulling up my. Yeah, I spent like $240 on Enfield. $242 to be exact. Somewhere thereabout. And the only game I spent less on is Lads, which I'll get to in a second, because there's special circumstances around it. But I've never played a game where spending money on it feels. All these games, Lads included, by the way. This one, like. yeah, spending money on it feels terrible. Like, packages are ass. A lot of the money I spent on it was buying each of the Originium packages with the double value on them, and I can't do that again, so it's even worse now. And, like, I've potentialed What's-Her-Face Leviathan, and just to show how little I care now and how to distribute my finances is, I don't even have Gilberta. And honestly, I don't care about I don't get her. I'll keep trying, I'll spend my daily currency on I'll spend any daily currency on her, just in case, but like I don't care. If I miss her, whatever. I have been struggling to motivate myself to pick up dailies in that game. Which I know I barely do ads dailies, but again we're gonna get to that in a second. But it's like if y'all don't turn it around with the next, oh my god, when is the next major update even gonna be? Jesus, cringe. I don't know. Like, when is the rest of the Wuling stuff being added? I don't know. I'm really concerned about some of the directions they're taking, like not just like writing issues, but waifu bait issues. I know that Arknights does this to some degree, where if you look at the roster, it is overwhelmingly female. But despite being overwhelmingly female, I feel like the writing is taken fairly seriously, and they still tell an excellent story. It doesn't hinder the storytelling, it's just there's a lot of women in this cast, which, sure, whatever, there's a bunch of male-heavy casts out there, but whatever, fucking who cares? It's fine. I mean, this is right here. Two girls suffering, remember, two girls suffering. I feel like the way character designs, just certain parts of the proportions are so off that piss me off. I know Nikke is right here, but Nikke doesn't do the like belly deletion that Enfield does on some of the female characters. That's like, what the fuck? I think Yvonne is probably the worst one. If I'm thinking of this, just look at her character and like, what is going on with her belly? Jesus. I hate it. It looks terrible, it's distraction, it distracts me from the characters, and I'm like, when I played it, I was like tearing into the character designs, and it was like, I don't know. I really like the factory building stuff, but I'm also deeply concerned about how it will go long term. I'm legitimately worried about it. Like, it's okay for a new game, given the premise and everything. And it's a gacha game, and it's a gacha action, this almost open world game or whatever. But if they like, I really want to see more complexity as the game goes on. Like, it's fine now, but I expect more complexity in the factory system. And if they don't do that, then I'm gonna be super disappointed, because, like, why bother? Why the fuck? Why not just have, like, a standard, like, the auto-grinding base system, some kind of a standard gacha system, instead of giving us, like, false promises with this factory system? Whatever, enough Enfield complaints. Too much waifu bait. Character, like, the point where it's influencing the way the characters are written, I didn't get to this earlier, but I'm like legit concerned that they're gonna, like, it's gonna attract a certain crowd to the game, and that it will be financially successful, but the people that make it financially succeed are gonna be like, we want more waifu bait. And like, not Nikke. I know Nikke is right here. I know Nikke is right at the top. But like, bro, this game has less waifu bait than this game. And this is a Gunner game. Like, in part at least. Like, what are you doing? Yikes. Yikes on field. Alright, then, no, that's it. Not right. Lads. This is either it's gonna go either or like right above or below in this company. And I know this is like blasphemy to say that Lads is like even close to Limbus Company in its quality, but fuck you. I enjoy it about as much. And the only reason I put asterisk and question mark and I don't give it a more definite rating is just because I need to play more of it. Because I have been a dumbass. I found Arknights, I found Limbus Company, then I found Arknights, and I've been distracted, and I really want to finish Arknights. Limbus Company, and not so much Limbus Company. This, for sure, I want to catch up on the main story first, and then eventually I will go back and play Lads, because I really want to play it. I do want to play it, but it's like more like a... This is probably the best time. I'm saving for a rainy day. Like, once I catch up on Arknights and maybe Limbus Company, or no, just Arknights. Like, when I run out of shit with Arknights, I'm gonna play Lads. If I want to take a break from Arknights while I'm still progressing it, I'll probably play Lads. I actually really enjoy it. Lads is a fun game. And it's different, which is why I'm having difficulty comparing it, getting a more solid rating without playing more of it. I've played some, and like on I finished chapter 4 of the first section of this story or whatever. It's not like I didn't do anything, but I feel like I have not fully invested the same in this game as I have in some of the other ones. And I need to sit down and I keep going, which I will soon to them. We'll see. But oh my god, my ears, my poor ears. Yep. But, or at least, it can go higher, it can go even higher. I don't know. More? It can go even higher. I don't know. But I have a fairly good impression of Lads so far. I've enjoyed my experience with it so far. I just need to stop being a hyperfixating ADHD maniac, and oh crap, I can't stop doing that unless I try to get medicated or something, which I don't want. So, whoops. Lads, my playing Lads is more a victim of circumstance than anything else. That is the truth. It's not because I hate it, it's not because I hate women or something like that. Alright. That's roughly where I'm at. Different Gacha games I play. Nikki at the top. I'm a bottom. No. Arknight's next. Well, Limbus Company a bit lower. Enfield in the fucking dumpster right now. Maybe it'll redeem itself. Potential. It has some potential. It has the greatest potential for improvement by grace of being the worst one on the list. Hilarious. Amazing. I know. But it has potential. It could go up, all the way in here if it wanted to. I'm willing to forgive the crappy start if they fix it. I'm willing to forgive. I'm a very forgiving person, and if they improve that much, then I'm willing to move it all the way up. If they want to make it a 10 out of 10 game, I'm putting up a 10 out of 10 if anybody deserves it. And then lads being somewhere up here with the rest of the pack, with the not Enfield pack. I don't know exactly where it'd fall, just because I need to play more of it, and oh my lord, I'm such a failure. This is my fault. This is my fault, not Lad's fault. It's me. I'm the dumb one. Don't blame Lads, blame me. What? I think that'll be it. I'm gonna have to turn this off so I can save without doxing myself. Oh. Hold us. But better not be showing on Steam. It's not. Oh. Alright, I saved it. We'll do that. Now, where are we going? Arknights. I play Arknights. It's my second favorite game. Number 2 on the Gacha list. For now. Well, I haven't played it, but I should put Genshin at a negative 1000 out of 10. I'm joking, it would be even lower. Londinium. Actor Burrow. Inside the shard. Oh boy, here we go, the auto shoot. Our project is near to its close. These Sark has got. Oh, it's not gonna skip. I can realize. The Sark has people. Something about the reagent and the factions and whatever. I don't know what's going on. I hear the sound of the storm, and so do they. Huh? Wait, hold. Huh? Huh? What? Theresa? Wasn't she dead? Isn't this like what's it? Mia's mommy, or one of Mia's like mommy figure? What? Huh? With the doctor being the gender ambiguous, the non-binary daddy. Yes, non-binary daddy. Huh? She's not dead? I thought she was dead. But is this another? Is my brain fried? What the fuck? Okay, let's continue. They're telling me now how they like the sound. They're dying to become a part of the storm, to howl wantonly through the air, and to go and devour this hateful city before us. Kill them, kill all Victorians. Perfect. In 10 days, our airship will be complete. There, they'll be able to take to Londinium's skies and serve as the storm's very pilots. I'll be going with them. That suits our plan. You are the optimal candidate to command our air forces, given you must be defending the shard. Again, what the fuck is going on? No, Therasis. It isn't what I mean. They and I, as one, can but only go together. Good. Prior to departure, you are to continue fulfilling your duty. The royal court needs you, and our soldiers need the most trustworthy monarch. Or you are more proficient in building than I am. By all rights, our construction rate has sped up by 10% since you began attending royal court meetings. I would not forget what I meant to do. Also, I noticed you deposed of those guards. The Confessari have given you no end of grief for that, have they? Closing of the guards brought you was the military commission's decision. We need more sentries, so I can answer the greatest period of danger. If needs be, I can enter the battlefield too. Stay here, this tower, and the airship. Those lie at the core of our plans. What are you trying to do, though? Once these two projects are through and done with, Casdell will possess the power to fend off all nations. Fend off all nations, you say. Always known of your ambitions, but it makes it no less unbelievable to hear it every time. Hasn't it always plagued you that they would not permit us to rise again? Very soon, you'll be plagued no longer. Indeed, if even the bearing of the storm is ours to command, who would still be occupied by the dark cloud floating at its heads? In the past, we Sarkaz let our enemies pursue us. Time and time again, we stood up in the ruins, and time again, we rebuilt our homeland. And time again, we watched our home be torn to shreds by the worst they incited. Sarkaz, we are a rootless people. Why is that? Solely because they have occupied our finest soul and forbid our roots to take. In the war 200 years ago, it took all our might to drive the enemy back. Yet we still could not preserve Castle. After that, how much time do we have to devote to just about reconvene? What did you say? Our stranded remnants. And how much more time? To transport these bare shreds, Victoria nurses could not use sea to a wasteland. They were just as blind to, and rebuild Casville again right under their very noses. 200 years? Yes. It's taken us these 2 full centuries. So next time. Pozo Castle is once again raised by flames of war. How much more time will we need to rebuild? Now 500 years? Or even longer? Our enemies have almost gone like this, precisely because we've become accustomed to drifting. Ruination after ruination may never snuff out the sarcastic soul that has become unarguably scattered us. Castle today is merely crammed with houses. It is not. Still more sarcasm wander the great land beyond, no dreams in their mind's eye, further than tomorrow's bread. Even the royal court. All Castle has is its 10 kings' court of tradition, and the majority of those 10 have left their positions vacant. This is why you wanted war. It's not my want, the sarcasm's need. This time, it will be beneath our feet where war's flames ignite. Victoria versus Lithuanian, not one city, not one patch of soil will be fortunate enough to escape it. Within the next century, our enemies will no longer have the energy left to set their sights on Castle. No more than that. Once we have the ability to guide the storm, they'll come to fear Sarkas's gaze instead, just as they feared the storm descending. The storm gathers atop this tower we stand. They will see us, stood in the storm's eye. Every enemy of the Sarkas will throw themselves at us, with all they have to stop us. And let them. You don't fear the inferno consuming your body too, in the first thunderbolt strikes. When you built Babel, what is Babel? I will say I did look at W Alter's page and saw something about Babel and Rhodes Island being a part of Rhodes Island or something. I don't know what the fuck happens there. That's the same or not, doesn't matter. I've had all kinds of random minor spoilers here and there, and I don't care. My ability to connect the dots is I don't know. I don't know how to connect the dots because they're like really far away and not enough. I don't know enough. You two knew all oppressors would point their swords at you, and did you ever once fear? The tower you built with life has collapsed, just like another castle. But was he talking about Rhodes Island? Because I know, like, even without the random shit from W alters the page, um, the symbol is like a tower, right? And Theresa was was this same Theresa that was a part of Rhodes Island? In this moment, we stand here in a new tower and a new opportunity. Look at Londinium today. Now just presided over the meeting of the kings. How can you have not realized? Not even before the useless war between us began. Were Sarka so close to you? We'll return to city's outer barracks soon, Your Majesty, Theresa. Okay, I did click. I understand. Not King. Our meeting here will be as brief as possible. Then we look in the background. Why is in such a hurry? Sir, don't you want to get together with us? I haven't the time to spare, vampire. 100,000 are stationed outside London. Not I, nor my soldiers can spare a second of complaint station. So it's our duty. Or are you sick of blabbering nobles inside the city? And Thuris's, your little Gaulish friend, is just as foolish and noisy as them. Not to warn you in advance, my patience is limited. Said allowed to stay on his neck for a moment longer. Don't add the city's Victorian army to our troubles. Fine enough. That said, don't you feel that some still haven't been put to use? You speak of myself, vampire. I have great affairs upcoming, don't I, your highness? Of course. Control and Londinium is inseparable from the efforts of us all. Just given word from the messenger you sent. Alphasorius. Our man friend's tireless urging. The village is now fast on the way to Londinium. Elbana or Necros, whatever her name is that her? The few Wendigos left remain battling strange monsters in Ursus's north. Their hearts hold the royal court no more. Cyclops sent a letter, as ever, to describe the tragic scene. Londinium sundered by great fire into thirds. The shard fallen under lightning strikes in their hundreds. And the reagent? Yes, she still prophesies your end, reagent. Speak. She says she has seen your solitary death on the underground throne of the palace of Westhalle. Give her a reply, thanking her for her concern. Continue searching for any sign of the gargoyles. As long as you can find any remnant blood vessels, immediately send an invitation. The council will, together with the royal court, ensure victory in this war. Sarkaz can still be given a new chance, and that chance lies before our eyes, and it is one and only. And very, very many will die. So many Victorians. Yes. 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 Fuck you. Fuck you, Victoria. Die. 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 Fuck. Have any British viewers? Must be very awkward for them. How do you feel about Romanians? This will decide how I respond to you. Oh. Tome sarcasm, rip, sorry. People's blood will change this great city through and through, and their walls will cover even with thunder. This is war, war between us and them. Long continue for centuries without end. Yes, war. It's not always been how a sarcasm continues to survive. Without any obsession to speak. Move out, changes in my plan. This does you have countless times. I have no objections. None, you say. You could hear these sounds in my head. You would know. They would not allow me another choice. For I did this for can truly free Castel from the cycle of destruction. For I did this storm can truly pull out the sarcasm's smoldering enemy and return countless souls of the freedom of best stand with you, ensuring our dream can be made reality. There's one more thing. The Islanders are already on their way. Weather. $527 kilometers out from the beginning. I'm not converting for your imperial dumbass. But I'm not stop yet on sleep. I think that's the foreign violence or threats or that called stupid basically everything. Up the player, YouTuber watcher, the violent inhabitants, pedophiles, or both. Violent place on Common Falcon on the Operation Platform for an abandoned mine. That's it. Anchoring sequence will begin in T-1 hour. Or T plus. Huh? T plus 1 hour, 40 minutes. Okay, I see. Maybe. Good. Good boarding region can operate now. Understood. We'll step up with him. Boyfriend, have all critically ill patients. Then, of course, really super. Relax. It's the last 3 left. We've been, right on them tomorrow. Loud moving sick beds range and open. Don't want to be okay. You standing here with your sperm bloodmates or medic operators have to keep peeking in. It's an emergency. Fine, I get it. I'll quit though. Everything's been like a battle ever since we entered the port. If you hadn't transferred so many operators away beforehand. Well, time just operate as usual. Reach a consensus at the first resolutive meeting for free. No complaints from me. You made Monster lash me to the side of the ship 4 years ago. Huh? I mean, when you invited me to Rhodes Island, we agreed I'd research Warpath alongside as a doctor. There wasn't any. All of the new King of Sarkaz in a fight to win back Castel type clause in my contract. And switching Castel out for Londinium changes nothing. This goes for a great deal of operators. There wasn't anyone operator who would expand a mission relevant to their long-term goals. Well, what's the kick off? We cannot turn a blind eye to the infected throughout every region. If it wasn't for our work there, we'd have a few more elite operators to spare for this Londinium trip. I wonder how Emilio's crew are doing. They are getting high as balls right now. That's how they're coping. Uh, Someone pulled out. Who get them in? Blaze. Blaze. It's Blaze. I mean, come on. The fucking name. Blaze brought the Mary Jane, and they're all getting toasted as fuck right now. Once you reach the vicinity of Londinium, you'll receive one. Oh look, it's 15-year-old Emiya. Recon Group. Report situation on both sides. Received. No threat. Positive. Closure. We can pass through ahead. Keep the engineering team with us. On it. Hello. Is this a scan or? Did she get thicker? Is that certain inflation that I see going on? Those zeros and ones look a little bit bigger than I remember. Dr. Singe, still got any move? Want my drones to give you a lift? I want to give certain parts of your body moving on. I'm fine, let's keep going. Doctor. Just need to walk a little longer. There's danger zone. Zone. Dangerous. You can ride on the cracks and with the trail. Amazing. But, pick up the clips. I actually need to clip my terrible things. I never find it. I'm always lazy or I forget. Need to send Dr. Kelso a message at some point too. He must be extremely worried about us. But Dr. Cal said, little. Only the ones building on the landship side. Natalie, I should have to stay behind. You can only run to be with us once Rhodes Island is safely secured. That's our joint responsibility. Doctor, just leave this to me. Ever since we planned to drive into Victoria, Dr. Fell said, and you have been busy searching the safety of our. I will take charge for the rest of it, just like we've agreed on. I want a chance for you to catch your breath too, even if it's just mentally. Doctor, we have to keep. Here, I'm just being lazy as fuck. Oh. Oh, not that. There. That's. Wow. or past months. It seems too smooth to even believe. A bunch of windbags all together in London right now. They haven't even noticed. I'll sit. They use some kind of ancient technique I'm not aware of. Up, up, up. Being lazy as hell. And eventually zoning out. Not spending money. that much thinking, doing math, calculating finances. Alright. I have no idea when it'll show up. I'm about to come back. I am done being stupid with my money and sending it to... Can I send money to myself and pretend buy subscriptions to my... Wait, no, Twitch 70. No. Back to reading. What am I doing? Spending money to VTubers while I'm fucking streaming. Yes. No one is dumb enough to click on my username and to see that I'm actively streaming. We're all good. It's okay, don't worry. It's fine. Ragtag bunch of windbags are all together in Londinium right now, and they haven't even noticed us. Elsit, did you use some kind of ancient technique I'm not aware of? If any arts truly could render Rhodes Island invisible, believe me, I would have used them over a decade ago. I almost forgot. Disused Industrial Mining Equipment Recovery Organization, is that right? We've been using that title for passage and permission to park the whole way. Trust Dr. Singe to come up with that. Dr. Singe tends to have a unique angle of thought on certain aspects, and luckily Closer's personal interests has had her engineer has her lead the engineering department over the past years to develop technologies for using scrap. Which in short renders the title a final. With the addition of a few friends' aid, this plan has been successful in execution thus far. As for what comes next, that lies with Mia and Vina. Who's Vina? Am I dumb? the left. Or right. Indra. Huge. You're the lady I was introduced. Check. How's the right side? Someone who thought he was funny had me caught up for a second. Who's over there? But he's over with now? Oh. And that... Ah. I heard steel claws and crossbow bolts smashing into each other. Enemies left to the rear. Leave them to her. Hey, there's one hiding here. Now there's missing Dagda. No, not Dagda. Dina. Listen, it was dead silence fine. I think she said she could, I said she could sort it out. Good. Vanguard Group, mission complete. Notifying the enemy. There's no more noble patrols in the vicinity. They can pass through. The road ahead is clear. No casualties. Messaging device back in operation. Doctor. I'm just about to catch sight of Londinium. Finally made it here. Hold on, Doctor. Jessica sent me a message. Ah. Before I carry out the next step of the plan, we need to send a few operators to run a different mission. We have 2 targets to rescue. One's a friend of Blacksteel, and the other is an informant who can help us enter Londinium. Who can they be? Zero. Why is it 0? Oh, is it like... Huh? Huh. Why is it 0 though? That was... For the operation. I guess. Whatever. We go forward. Weather. 10 kilometers from Londinium. That's pretty close. You can walk that, assuming the conditions are not too bad, in a day, pretty reasonably. Wilderness Highway. Blacksteel's aircraft was about 100 meters ahead of our position when its signal disappeared. Let me grab a telescope to pinpoint the precise location. Wait. Why are you standing up? Do you smell the smoke? I am the smoke. Don't think so. You move that lump of metal down. The aircraft is right ahead. I want to scout out the enemy's numbers first. Can't be more than 30. Can you tell from Bethany Snow alone? The hell are you talking about? Before we left, Morgan told me they usually run in squads of 30. Alright. That's the intel misery sent back. That's what the intel misery sent back said. Patterns tell us they should have 2 other squads nearby to offer mutual support. Yeah, if they own the damn place. Don't do anything rash. Lamia said not to make too much of a ruckus before he get into Londinium. Much ruckus before he get into Londinium. Too many forces have their eyes on us. Fallen. How long has it been since you joined the Bunny's squad and started working with us? About 5 days since leaving the land ship. And do you know how long it took for Siege to go from joining the Glasgow gang to becoming my boss? No. 2 days. She only needed 2 days. First day, she beat me down. Second day, we beat down a band of ill-intentioned Lithuanians. Since then, we've had a bond that goes beyond life and death. Even though we've been working together very long, I have full confidence in your strength, Intro. That's what I like to hear. Let's go. We need to catch up to Dad stuff. I just already moved out. Are you telling me Dark Shadows that shot past was... Restaurant the gang. Got her nose turned up like some fancy night noble. Now whenever there's a fight, she's the first one to leap in. We're gonna have to pick up the pace. Work with the in-house before we even get there. Gacha throws a mean punch, and I can bet she'll flip on top of the aircraft from the side. Grab on the back, get rid of anyone there, and bust our way inside. Alright, I'll cover you then. After this fight, you'll be a blood brother. Oh, he died. Ha 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 ha. Or to describe it in Rhode Island terms, let me think. Something like this. I'll give you AIDS. Our objectives are two rescues. One Londonian citizen and one Black Steel pilot. Opposing forces are Dublin. Alright, I hope you fail. Everyone die. Fuck you. I'm sorry, unnamed operator Indra. Become corpses right now. Boom. You stop squirming. Glenn and try to reach for the transmitter. Just don't kill me. My hand's gone numb. I just want to shake it a little. Shut up, you bitch. Don't be too forceful. If you really end up killing the bloke, how are you gonna explain it to the captain when we get back? Kill him. Don't forget. It's our objective. Securing our flight back is just a matter of convenience. You're not operating. Not a clue. That's why you shouldn't have killed the damn pilot as soon as you got in here. If you ask me, stop wasting time. Take this one back and leave this rubbish heap behind. All the men along the road outside are ours. What difference does it make if we take some extra time? The Sarkas are inside the city, and the Grand Duke's army is stationed in the barracks of the Annex Plate. Nobody's gonna bother us. Gentlemen, are you not Sarkas? Your eyes fall out of your head. If you look anything like that filth to you, damn, they're racist. It's like, no, why beautiful in that class, why are you leading these fuckers? Phil, exactly right. You know, don't talk to Londoniers unless you're interrogating them. You have to surround the peasant with stones to cross the sarcasm. There's no saying who we might be dealing with here. You're right, we should be on the cautious side. Hurry it up. I'm gonna see what the commotion is out there. What just happened? There, my heart's pounding too loud. I couldn't hear anything. We're under attack. Something above us. M709. Do you see them? M709. Black claws. Some sort of wild beast. No, it's some kind of special weapon. All hands. The enemy is hiding atop the aircraft. They're trying to rip apart the metal. Okay. Amazing animation. Ugh. You managed to block them. Then tell us right, there's just a band of highwaymen. Take the fat off Victoria's seat. And this is how you're a soldier? Call. You're pretty strong. You're working for the devils. Faster. How dare you? You just enough to beat the ctoria 10 times over. Whoever this Dublin soldier, we will reclaim Londonium from our usurpers, be it from the Sarkas or from you traitors. The time running around like young places is over. Ew, I already hate you. Yeah, look at you, all high and mighty. You nobles, still trying to cling to the old times. Looks like you're after this little coward who ran away from the Sarkas and the information he has on him. We're switching targets. Help, save him. Kill this filth. Leave him alone. This is a decoy, you little shit. Ugh. How many times have I told you, when you're in a fight, always be on the lookout for tricks? You're late. That's because I helped you clean up a band of hooligans outside. No. Hey, tell her how many did we have to go through outside? 7? Or is it 8? This wasn't a competition. Now your face is sinking. When we went on our first mission together, that one merc got away from you. You were livid for 3 days. Morgan thought you'd come down with some awful sickness. You had the same look on your face just now. What happened back then was my fault. Plus, it was a long time ago. Where did you people come from? Blonde and black. I thought she was some night noble. But the way you hit is like... Like a street dog. Ah, you know your stuff. Hurry up. That one's no weakling. If you tougher, take him down. Then the unconscious louts outside. Out. Outside. Out. 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 In. Out. 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 In. Out. In. Out. 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 In. Out. 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 They're able to freely move between the sarcasm Duke's forces. Even able to control major passages in our London. Dublin isn't some ragtag group of rooms. You to rescue the hostages as quickly as possible and get somewhere safe. I know, the time running around, like this place is over, right? That's a lousy one-liner, not nearly scary enough. Kill yourselves. I remember what I taught you. What you say is, this is your last chance to beg for mercy. M701 requesting backup. Captain Mandragora. Dagda, Indra were gone and coming. I suggest we bail. Got it. They sure move fast. You are in charge of recon. You didn't spot anyone nearby. Too much work. We'll take them out as they come forward. So, amazing excuses. Ballin'. Is ballin'? Please stay hidden. Indra and I will take care of the incoming hostiles. They're inside. Ladies, please save me. I don't want to fall into their hands again. Gotta shut your trap and do a better job of hiding. Dagda, we're good as long as we bring back the objectives, right? Shouldn't be an issue if we take apart this last moment file, yeah? This is one story you're gonna have to tell Siege when I get back. Combat. Raid target. This is gonna be some kind of tutorial. Is that why it was 0 cost?
Let us be off.
What are these?
To create many more corpses.
It's just...
Forward.
He goes.
It's my turn. This will be over soon. Oh, I should try adding a jet engine next time.
Focus, Minta. It's no big deal. If I make it back in one piece, I win.
It's my turn. Yielding is not an option.
If I'm dead anyway, I'm taking you with me!
Target eliminated.
ちょっと月はあなたをどこまでも追い詰める。
You're not the one I'm looking for. Move.
Lost my idol image? Who gives a crap about that right now?
So this is your judgment.
Very well.
I'm in position. Target eliminated. Just who are you weaklings going to stop? Life withers and dissipates. Remnant.
I was zoning out, not reading. I forgot that I was doing combat and I'm playing right game. Weather. Several kilometers from Londinium. Jason Plate. Bullshit, we're getting a drone signal. Whoa, whoa, let me see. Is she a vampire too? Hello. I wanna... You know what, it doesn't matter if you're not lactating. I can bite your kids hard enough that it'll suck the blood right out of them. There. Happy? Happy? See? Move, move, let me see. Oh, whoa, not half bad. The newly added camera module is working properly and has strict clarity within 100 meters. The battery life seems pretty stable too. Keep at it with this baby and we might get it inside, even able to get over the wall and sneak a peek at what's going on inside. Hold on a second, it's practically asking Demi to shoot her out of this gun. Don't you worry. Don't put everyone at risk just like that. There's maybe for the leak to skin, I don't know. Gotta hurry up and develop that stealth coding. Closure, the drone sending an alert. That's something with detection range. It's charging its automatic attack mulching. Wait. That's the rescue team. Disable alert. Mia, Doctor, Indra, and Dagda are back. Boulder's drones are getting good. They sure are. Boulder's been totally focused on their drone research the whole way here. Up. Trying to improve the recon capabilities so the enemy can't ambush us. Team like Closure was kinda nervous. He hasn't left the airship for operations much before. And that's before we talk about how none of us know how long we'll be here. It's alright. I trust her. I trust all our operators. But it's roughly a dozen operators following us, from Israel and Logo's 2 teams that just went ahead of us. Everyone signed up for this operation on exactly what we're here for. That's how many of them are gonna make it out alive. So far, we've successfully completed Phase 1 and Phase 2 of the operation. Now I need to focus on Phase 3. Fuck. How are you doing, Singe? What? This is. I'm communicating in Morse code. You can't do Morse code with the middle fingers? Is that how it works? What this motherfucker for streaming in the wrong category? I reported this motherfucker. Be gone. You're not playing Arknights, don't clear yourself into Arknights category, dumbass. Enfield is not Arknights. Refer to the tier list. There I am in the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh no, I'm number 11. Technically, or tied for number 9 with like 4 other people. I'm going deaf right now. I have no hearing anymore. The stream where I'm listening, one of the streams I'm listening to in the background, no more sound in my ear. What is this? I can't hear myself anymore. Entering the city. Are we going to infiltrate Londinium? We're not going into Londinium the same way we got into Chernobog. Inside the Chernobog, we're sitting. We've got a visual on how high. We've got a visual on Londinium now, Doctor. Look how high those walls are. Those. And they're sort of high, but they're not that bad. Nothing has ever managed to breach Londinium's defenses, not even Ursus's high-speed warships. Londinium used to be the economic center of all Terra. As we all know. Used to, because they're a bunch of pussy-ass bitches. But only those who've seen the city with their own eyes understand its reputation as an impregnable fortress. Well, I'm about to pregnate that fortress. The waste drainage structures of most nomadic cities are vulnerable infiltration from the outside. But the engineers who built Londinium even made use of this weak point. Reportedly, we built an automatic assembly line into the underground structure. Back into Londinium's glory days, the machines worked day and night to perpetuate Victoria's golden age. In times of war, the assembly lines supplied weapons and ammunition to defense systems built into the towering walls. The underground structure was designed so carefully we couldn't find a single gap in the engineering blueprints. And that's assuming we wouldn't be able to get our hands on Londinium's blueprints. That's kind of impossible in on itself. What was the misery against? Doctor, have some faith in our lead operator. Blaze is an expert in high mobility combat and was wanted to the core of our annihilation force. Those two are masters of very particular arts that are useful for infiltration. Once you've seen those wizards and the arts in action, you'll understand what I mean. Raise his eyebrows. You probably heard Lava talk about facial arts. Let's head in the right direction to explain Misery's arts, but it's not the whole story. Before joining Woods Island, he even managed to infiltrate diagnostic catacombs in ancient Sargon. As for logos, is this a plot-relevant detail for later? He has his own unique methods that require a specially trained caster. Thank to Zoe for living things to get in and out of the city. There's no wall that can stop. We also have another special operator joining us after we get into the city, but we probably won't be able to get in the same way she did. That's why I found us a guide. Right. I want to try something a bit safer first. Let's save our strength for the tougher enemies. They're waiting out there. Doctor, I can feel everyone getting tenser. Each day we get closer to London. But no matter what happens next, we're all ready to fight. But no matter what happens next, we're all ready to fight. And I'm ready to fight. Women of adult ages, titties, and drink the blood from them. There. Just kill the children. Just kill them. Kill them straight up. There. Not a pedophile. What about you, Amina? Doctor. You already know. If we have to make a stand right here, it wouldn't be closer doing it, or any of the operators who came here with their own ideals. The responsibility is mine, though maybe it could be Singe's too. Dust blowing sound. Indra. You're up. Wow. Oh, whoa. You're awake? Vina. Who is Vina? You haven't gone with you sleep all day. Might be good to get some shut-eye before you officially return to sleep. So Siege is Vina. Okay, fine. Finally, I understand. I can't sleep. Shouldn't Indra and Dagda be back already? I don't even know if I should be jealous of those two, even though they signed up for the job to buy you time for the rest. They worry you anyway. I should have gone with them. Ever since I came back, I couldn't close my eyes without seeing everything that happened back when I was when they ran away. If they're in danger, I should be with them. No, I should be standing in front of them. Look, you always worry too much. They're just warming up a bit before the homecoming. How dangerous could it be? Setting Dagda aside for now. Did you see how fidgety Hannah looked? We don't give her a little task to help her blow off steam. I guess she wouldn't be able to control herself. Probably would have punched someone in the moment we got back into sleep. Handled herself a lot better now. If that was true, she wouldn't be arguing back and forth with Dagda all the time. Even though she knows they haven't been sleeping well, she still won't shut up. How about it, Vina? Want to sneak a peek at our old home while they're out? They only know how I put fists. I'm the brains of it, so I'm naturally the most reliable. Why are you talking smack behind their backs again? Look at that, Vina. Doesn't she seem more energetic than before? Well, I thought of Vina. You've been totally lost in thought into Soldier. You idiot. Why even talk about it? Do you know how hard it was for me to... Thank you, Morgan. Except, I suggest you get some rest yourself. Finding someone to manage my mood for me? I'd be a pretty useless leader. Alright, sounds good to me. Doctor. Here. It's fucking kindergarten. You're bleeding. She's on her period. I would drink her period blood too. Give it. We're doing this. Period blood. Oh god. Please. I'm fine, it's not my blood. It's... Sorry, where is it? I'm glad. Yeah. Those men, they were Dublin, right? What do you think of them? Their leader is very sexy, and very right in everything she does. They're about as strong as a regular standing army. And the one squad captain that Indra and I took down follows combat techniques that are very distinctly showed signs of Victorian military training. In other words, we might actually be dealing with a guru sometime. Are they working with the sarcasm? There's no love for the sarcasm. They have no love for the sarcasm. That probably hasn't stopped them from forging a temporary alliance. So on to carve up Londinium. No, probably much more than just Londinium. Those dukes out there. How many of them support Dublin? And how many support the sarcasm? For shame. They let the flags of foreign foes fly over Londinium, then let go of their pitiful little power strokes, obsessed with their game of political tug-of-war. Those dukes? and their troops are responsible for creating this crisis. Oh. Now that we've come this far, it's finally time for us to put an end to this mess. No. I've said it countless times. As a knight of the tower, my sword and I stand on. Kill yourself. We're just waiting for you to lead us back to Londinium and gather up all those willing to fight for you. Dagda. We agreed not to talk about that until you got back. We're already at the gates of London. Can I tell you, Morgan? I'm the only one who's sick of her. She's been acting a bit kooky later, and she keeps blabbing about random nonsense. Hey, Dagda. You don't even carry a sword on you. I don't care if you're a knight or not. Just don't forget what weapon you have in your hands and whose side you're on. Kill yourself. Don't be too hard on it, either of you. We all have a past we can't shrug aside. The reason we're all here today is precisely because we have a score to settle. No, so all of you useless. Because all you filthy Victorians can be murdered at once. Told you before, Dagda. I don't want to let any of you down. Siege. Sorry. I swear to trust you. I swear to trust and make the right decisions, but I lost myself today. Don't blame yourself. Primary objective is still to enter Londinium with Rhodes Island. Is the one you rescued talking to Amia right now? Yes. Ballin took him to see Amia and the doctor. Took your average ones in here. More loud noises. Good disguise. Dublin fighter said he used to work for the Sarkaz, but deserted them. Those Sarkaz, I fought them before. They killed the other knights of the tower. Good. Wait, Babel? Is this Babel? Bad though. I'm fine, but we can't underestimate them. In fact, this guy managed to escape the city on their watch, or probably not actually. It means he's more than meets the eye. If he really was that ordinary, Dublin wouldn't care to adopt him, and Rhodes Island would be looking for him, right? Let's over and see what's going on. I want to see if we can really lead us into Londinium. Amia, there's a communication request on Blacksteel's channel. Please put them through. Amia. What is Jessica? We got our signal. Sorry to say that by the time we got to the scene, the pilot Blacksteel hired was already dead. How could this happen? Poor Thorpe. Sigh. I'll let the rest of the team know. We also weren't able to retrieve the altitude aircraft. It was destroyed during the battle. Oh, the aircraft was rented, but that's not too big of a problem. We still have spare vehicles, so that won't disrupt operation. Mr. Thomas with you right now. Yes, he's a bit shaken up, but still doesn't seem to have any injuries. Our medics are looking for him right now. It's you the informant who said he could get us into Londinium. That's right. Mr. Thomas used to be a candy plant in Londinium's Sudan Borough. His uncle, who lives in Colombia, are longtime partners of Blacksteel. His uncle put in a request to bring Mr. Thomas back to Colombia. Last time we talked, we were told Mr. Thomas that would bring someone to pick him up if he found some way to leave Londinium. Just never expected. The Dublin would hijack your aircraft, and by the way, they seem very interested in Mr. Thomas too. Really? I suppose that's because Mr. Thomas is very familiar with Sudan. It's the place closest to you, with the point of entry and exit. I'm sure he can help you find a suitable inn, and apply after him for very similar reasons. Right. Ask if he's willing to help us once he's rested up. Say it again, please. We lost contact with the team sent to link up with the embassy. I see. Sorry, Mia. Something just came up. That's alright. Take your way out to do first. We'll take care of Mr. Thomas. Thomas, the tank engine. The tank engine? The steam engine? What the fuck now? Do your best. I hope it doesn't come off the wrong way. Maybe there's a better way to say it. Mia, and you too. Doctor, good luck. Mr. Thomas, so you're the one. Which one? We didn't expect you to come so quickly. Quite an unexpected surprise. You were quick. I've been worried about you ever since we heard from Blacksteel. By the way, Mr. Thomas, are you feeling unwell? I just noticed your expression looks a bit different now. Gone a bit ahead of myself. What I meant to say is thank you. And you and your subordinates saved me. I have no doubt you are good people. Why is this still Londinium City? Lady, thank us. You're a partner of Blacksteel, you're also a partner to us. And there's something I need your opinion on. Well, what is it doing inside Londinium? On our way here, we heard a little bit about what's going on inside the city. Right now, Londinium isn't allowing anyone to see without authorization. From the perspective of outsiders like us, those high walls are an impossible obstacle. Tried a few methods already, but it's far too difficult for a small business like ours, bullshit, to pass through a military blockade. As you can see, we have only a few office clerks with us, and we'd like to know if there's a safe way to get inside Londinium. You're trying to get inside Londinium. You know the people inside are desperately trying to escape. Those damn sarcasts, they're just too horrible. I understand that. That's why I'm not going to force you to help us. I'm also not going to lie to you and try to cover up the potential dangers of working with us. If you're willing to show us the way, we'll escort you back to Blacksteel's evacuation team once all is said and done. If you don't want to go back, we don't blame you. You can go ahead and leave right now, and we'll look for another way into the city. Or side. I understand the way out isn't exactly very safe. Of course, I'll choose to work with you. Thank you, Doctor. I never intended to threaten him. If he didn't want to help us, I would have arranged for someone to escort him. I know. Looks like we found our guide. That's right, Amiya's making moves. Please don't say it that way. It's time for our homecoming. I'm sorry, I'm laughing right now. Just Amiya. Amiya, if you look slightly to your left, boobies. If you look slightly to your right, more boobies. Girl, you better look straight forward. You better look straight forward, or you ain't gonna be straight anymore. So terrible. I'm so. Whoa, what the unholy fuck was that? Oh my god, that. I saw that tracking. I saw that fucking tracking. Jesus, what the hell was that? I have bones. I swear. Oh my god. Soldier, go ahead and call your drones back. Well, are we finally gonna start the operation? It's not safe to stay outside the city for too long either. Thanks to Misery's intel, we've largely been able to bypass Dublin's troops. Well, we just got into a fight with Dublin, and judging from the previous experience, the leader of that squad can be a bit dangerous. They think they'll come after us. Can't say for sure. That depends on whether or not they give up on Mr. Thomas. Even if we successfully enter the city, we might end up having to fight the Sarkaz troops garrisoned inside and Dublin's forces at the same time. Oh, only I can splash a coat of stealth paint on our operators too. We'll be fine. We've already done everything we need to prepare for this day. Doctor, please stand beside me. Just like always, I won't let anyone hurt you. Let's get ready to move out. Attention, all members of Special Ops Squad Amiya. We are now heading directly into the port at Sudan, London. Captain, protect our surroundings, and there's no signs of any Londoniers. Oh, her. She's the captain. Oh boy. In other words, your entire squad doesn't help to stop a few people, and you even let them take our crucial objective. Adios! Rubbish. The whole lot of you. Ma'am, stop sniveling. It's irritating. Why have you even... When have you ever seen me hurt my own people? Besides, I'm not mad at you, I'm mad at myself. Even something as minor as this. Not a single thing has gone smoothly since we've come to Londinium. Those damn sword camps. It's meddlesome nobles too. And then that black Victorian soldier. The one they call Horn. It's all Harmony's fault. She forced me to bring the local one to Londinium. With all the talk about how she's able to use the soldier to buy the support of some nobles sitting on the fence if she were to come here. If I knew she was going to run away and continue to be a thorn in our side, I would have killed her right there at County Hill. Captain, this time, I don't think it was her. It wasn't. Went to survivors. The attackers were people we've never seen before. They didn't appear to be Victorian military either. So what you're telling me is a couple of nobodies can appear out of thin air and snatch a man from right under our nose. It's completely our fault, Captain. We'll track them down right away. Hold it. Stop fumbling about. We're about to leave this place. We're leaving. Otherwise, you plan on bunkering down on the street? We're not ready to go masks off, with the sarcasm. Also, I promised Harmony that I'd let the nobles keep some of their stupid pride. It's all for the sake of Dublin, for the leader. Understood, Captain. You said you understand, but deep down you don't understand anything else. Otherwise, how would you have let that Londonier get away? Do you have any idea how important information he has on him is? Was this one driving for sarcasm? Yes, driving. He can drive for the sarcasm. That always means he knows his way around. You can help us find the ones we're looking for. Our compatriots were still in Sarkaz's hands, but are very important to us. Why do you think I'm swallowing my disgust and killing Sarkaz here in Londinium? Just the way they look at us makes me want to run them through with stones 100 times over. It's because, after coming all this way, I've tried to do something useful for the leader. I'm sorry, Captain. A driver. Huh. You're on with something. Don't just snatch me from us. Snatch him from us. But they're also looking for a guide. Captain, do you mean... We're turning back right now. I want to see if I can come across any familiar faces at the port. Take, for example, that bloody Victorian soldier. Not so fast, you lot. Once the captain comes back and we get some reliable information, then we'll let you go. To be honest, I'd rather not raise a hand against you. You've been slaves to the Sarkans for so long, you can't even be called soldiers anymore. But it's not my fault, because again, getting useful information out of the boss wants to keep you or to want to keep you around. I can't let you go either. What if once Sarkas says again and spill our planes? I say, how about you join Dublin? Never mind, if you were Terrans, the boss would have had you change clothes, would have had you change your clothes, would had you change clothes already. It's up to you whether or not you believe me. I, for one, rather be out of there killing sarcasm and integrity you bunch. But Londinium's fallen into the hands of devils. And who's to blame for that? Old friend, I heard you barely even put up a fight. You just surrendered to the sarcasm one by one. Only the Victorian army wants the scourge of Altera, so we can pathetic. Where's your commander? Still wearing a fancy uniform, off drinking with the Sarkans. Yeah. Commanders were right. Too early is on to the floor. Without cauterizing it, these brave birds will turn to solve a rotten detritus that won't even burn. Soldier, you feel grateful that you get to die at the hands of your former countrymen. At least your pride as Victorian soldier won't be tarnished by the sense of those devils. The people betrayed Victoria and saw the gall to pay lip service to pride. Warren, who's there? I won't let you lay a finger on our troops. Warren. The occupiers are unworthy, and you, Dublin, are even less worthy. You're the one who fled, this one. Ah. Well, Eighth nest has been wiped out. You're here to save us. Stand up, soldier. Let's get out of here first. Soldier, you're a lieutenant. Which company are you with? I didn't think we still had anyone. Scam. 7th Frontline Infantry Battalion. 2nd Tempest Platoon Leader. Or Horn, if you'll please.
Great teamwork. Give me 5.
Oh? Oh, there it is. Oh, are you fudging with me? Really? Okay, no, I'll go back into this off stream. I'm not wasting my time. I don't care if it's easy, we'll keep going. Better to keep going than to fudge around on stream for no reason. Oh. Sorry. You know what? I'm gonna go take a short break, use the bathroom. I'll be back. What it is. Alright, I have returned. Food. Oh, there. Port 309. Sedan Borough, London Inn. Burn it all down. Port is right ahead. Are you worried about something? A few things have been going pretty well so far, with one exception. Doctor, you're raging erection. Everyone can see it. I know you're excited about burning this place to the ground, but please calm. Doctor, messenger we've been in contact with you, and Dr. Kelsey should have reached out to us as soon as we arrived at the adjacent lake. I remember that arrangement. Nice save, Doctor. And we're just waiting here, with our hands tied behind our backs. I thought we'd be able to hear her in person. See her in person, or at least get some kind of message. Just as we originally planned. Oh, look how long the line is. They're all coming from the direction of the city. Heal yourself. Heal yourselves. To the side. Child support man with terrible child support man with lightning. Boom. Boom. Somehow. Ah, so happened a while ago. Ah, very good. I also remember that things quietly changed overnight. For those of us who lived by the Duke's estate in Camden would have seen these things until wouldn't see these changes until a bit later. Only half a year ago, the Sarkaz army stood in front of our bank. We took away our manager because her husband held an important position in the city's defense forces. Who? You never see them again. Police forces in our state were replaced with new faces, many with horrible horns and the others are bad. They're even racist. I saw Sarkaz going to the corner opposite my home. They were not on board. They decided to leave. Actually, that was wrong how I just don't put down my bank for salary. None of us want. And then if we leave, we'll never be able to go back for all the lives, right? Let's not worry about that for now. Good boy. I'd rather stay alive than make money. It's like 70. More or less. It's a certain point. What's this army? Stopping the civilians from leaving the city. I think they don't seem to care about letting outsiders know who holds strings of power in Virginia now. You know, just don't care. I think they always had an eye on them. I have troops stationed outside the city. They're not concerned about watching each other's moves. The troops have been trying to get into Olivia. Whoever gets ahead and taking down the sarcasm courtesy of being out and handing his power struggle that's lasted out over 20 years. Who would want to see the throne claimed by someone else, when their minds already belongs to them? So things are now, anything that beats my goal can be stopped by a few messages in a vision of the party or bring a little bad news from the men. When you have won and decided to march on the city, they be walking right into the field. The sarcastic region will reach a single method. After a specifics on what's going on inside the city, they don't want to you secure yourselves. Excuse me, why are you all the way here? You don't want to go the rest of the way on your own, right? Yes, sir. Thank you, Mr. Thomas. You've done us all a great favor. All squads, listen up. Follow the plan and mingle it with the flow of traffic heading down. Soldiers follow go first and make sure the road ahead is clear. Then each squad will follow. The doctor squad gun. Recon squad. Keep close eye on your surroundings. And report any abnormalities right away. Ballin. That name is Lily. I'm sorry mispronouncing it. I'm also calling Ballin as in B-A-L-L-I-N. They're balling. You've been charged with making Mr. Thomas back to St. Louis game. Mia. What is it? They don't even call you your fucking name here, loser. There's a disturbance up ahead. Looks like Sarcast fighters incoming. What? Everyone, the infiltration operation on board. Take cover. Hide yourselves. Hides. Oh. That one, right there. What? What's going on? Why are the sarcasm here? You see this what I say? Talking to you. Stop right there. Hurry. Hurry. Almost out of the city. Oh. Wrong one. Sir, please, don't hurt me. I'll roll. Please do something wrong. So, yeah, we'll stand your block. Doesn't know. Nobody. Stop what you're doing. Stand still. You, and you. Turn around and let me see your face. Once it's back. Now what? For everything on, let me see. Why did you burn my hands? It's pretty fresh too. Yeah, you get out of the line. You burned your face breaking. You think that's what rules? Huh. Because it littles in your weapons. Just to be fair, you're not a rebel, right? Not just scared to pass out, huh? Whatever, we'll bring this one later. Good sir. This is what felt like when we did this to other people for the past couple centuries. Whoops. Haha. Lieutenant. Let's see, we're stuck here. Well, fighting here. That made sure we weren't being shot. Because I'm hoping. Go off first. My blood ran off mastered by double. Old Thomas Group who got tortured by the sergeant. Too much dead men walking until you rescue us. It's better not be that one fucker that was planning to pull everyone up. No, this is just good. I are dying battle. The move inside damage gate, powerless enough. Not to blame for Indian's fault, not in the slightest. Okay, it's fine. And you are even less to blame. You are the one who pulled us out of the Lights was able to get thrown onto legs and to live in its power. But I didn't have to look fight. But he didn't blink. He didn't risk himself to bring us here. He was Lieutenant. If you're alone, you can avoid your line of sight and find safe place. For sickly and shoot up, it will only slow you down. I would never leave anyone any of you behind. Huh. I'll put back there where like you. Maybe we were not lost so quickly in disasters. With meeting you to make me realize I wanted to make a difference to be like, do me? No, you must. If you feel this charged at once, if you always charge at once, I'm like to threaten the difference. Listen to me right now. Why do you move? That's an order. An order. There is no more. Insert military. There is no more filthy person military. So I don't have to listen to you. Moving on for all day or a few minutes until it faces our hands. Keep your heads down, and like what we're all men burns to a neighboring estate. The air fighting formula over a piece of prey. You, with the sarcasm by that. The hands looking good, Master Steve. While I see no. Doesn't matter if you buy it or not. If you be fighting for you, just bear with it for a while. Okay, just now. See you now. There. You know over there. And I know over here. This damn place just has too many heavy spots. Look over there. I could work with their car. I don't know if she's not doing this. It was like, bro, you're just hanging out like crazy. And they're gonna arrest your ass. There's something looking for someone. What? For your current position? Top, bottom, switch. Which one is it? Proven confirmed. Yeah, that's seems like it. Oh, you don't know how to tabletop exercise we do with Dr. Council before you left? Huh? Not playing like Warhammer or something? Okay. So the messengers we have passed around and Damon with prayer. They have time to provide them accurate info, and Versus was able to see all windows. In that case, Versus' personal guard, there were personal one piece that put him on the gun. That's what's happening. I will probably be a Congress audience. I'm going to talk to Congressman. I need more research, reach the same conclusion. Versus doesn't know we're here yet. Otherwise, he would have had a very hard time making it this far before he does anything. Mia instantaneously develops heart disease, has a heart attack, heart failure, and dies. All in that order, the moment she sees 30 so. That's true. The sarcasm players out there must be searching for someone else. You could potentially come this way. Oh. Honest. Yeah, well, they're very slow. Oh, I can't stay here. Oh, you better not run behind yourself. That'd be terribly dangerous. Honestly, I didn't even offer this way. I'm really sorry, but that's not something we can do right now. Ouch. Wait, you can't just take the operator's weapon. Sorry, but I don't want to die. It's the only name. Things not as are. You see it. Hold the dark, which months is all. The fall I can plan for maybe good thing. I have a plan. What am I supposed to do? They have a tiny beam, just one glance. How could I have known what they were doing in my country? I'm thinking ever since. If they catch me, they're gonna kill me for sure. But I have this thing. I'm gonna die no matter what. So here I might be dodged. If he comes, we are going to make out for the dwarf or ha ha ha. Oh, is that? And that door or whatever, man broke up or whatever it is. Man drug it. He drug it in me. I'll just keep writing my mind in. I don't even care about Dublin. Yep. Oh wow, we could have seen this turn of events. Absolutely not me a few seconds ago. Huh? Eek! Cool. Zero brain cells. Expecting more from a filthy Victorian. You. How could you? You're you decide whether or not you care about double. Okay.
さあ始めましょう。今宵のマスカレードを。
Where's the most dangerous spot? Send me there. Not scared. You've got guts, but that might be all you've got. Whoever said a wheelchair couldn't get up onto a stool?
Doctor! There's enemies!
Go ahead. Target disarmed.
So this is your judgment. My flame, hammer of the dead, peters out into oblivion. I see it.
Go ahead. Target crippled.
I see it bathed in fire. Departed souls dance in a frenzy of fear.
Mission accomplished.
This rate was promising and captured by Dublin. Huh. They're planning to. What do you call it? Bring him back. No. Don't stop me. Don't bother trouble to rescue the boy. Vision's changed. Can't proceed just cover. There's no letting go. That's not how the Glasgow gang does things. Well, you know what? This is not the Glasgow gang. This is Rhode Island. Well, set up Victorian film. I'm not going to. Yeah. To me and move on. Crawford. And then he's holding our mark. The important thing is the castle. Castle. Our minister was built and backed by the court. The leader of Dublin's forces inside London. When he executed the county hooligans. Lord's Island doesn't put the blame cast sacrifice entirely on her shoulders. Just the very impact that older tribes against that. I tried to tell us to very hard to Dublin here. James Thomas, a limited man drag born. The formidable enemy who may pose a significant threat to our future opportunity. But the sarcasm company. We're too late. Also wants to continue to conceal yourself. Be ready to engage. Oh, no noisy. Oh, there's a cool barely that. And the like right now. So you call stuff. The band of exiles think chaos talk will kind of say. Let me go one off the thing yourselves, master the world game. Uh, sorry, man. You can actually game with Gandalf. Place a shiny thing and to make it better. But if you ask me, it'll be more pleasing to the eye once it's purpose in. Sarcasms are only here because I think it's you. King. Sarcasm King. Listen, yeah. You. It's you, dumbass. Huh. I don't even think about this. What? This great podcast fighter is gathering Londinium from across town. Such as the mercenaries are familiar. They are older, stronger powers, now helping ground this part of the city. Doctor, I can feel it. It's coming here. It's the closer I take, those emotions grow into depths of my heart. Hang around my thoughts and grow stronger and stronger. Yeah, fine, Doctor. Just for a split second, it's as if I'm the king. When I heard this sarcasm mention their king, those emotions sprung up from my tongue. I don't think I can get a better description of what I know. Discuss this. I've spent the time talking about this with you, but not now. You know, Sarkis King, who now control London, but has a transaction. You came here to prevent war. You figure out exactly what they're doing and what they're trying to do. It has nothing to do with what Francis decides to call himself. So, can we skip past the shady closing to his Dublin? Let's carry all home. Too fast. Stop. Just you. Not just you. You too, Sergeant. I know who you are feeling. Really. Why should I listen to you? Because I've been the Palace of West Out. We've all heard the story. The London audience with His Majesty, but he had you as crown. Eating this heart. Okay. Why would you see him at the devil's office? Can't take it anymore. Ever since we came from the inn, I've lived with this inferior race. No, not one more. You go back to this up the leader. Said not one more word. And I hope that we could go again. Not leader. But your guests. Useless. But one you pull his magic and his story on so do you want to find out how to sarcasm will find it? Someone else understands more. The honest, irritated inner generals of Dublin feel could not set foot into central London again. Likewise, he would not be detaining the hero's sarcasm. For dear devils struggled to beat the word. The new spell plus word. Ah, uppity feline. Isn't the fact that I haven't chopped him into pieces right here now already proof I'm honoring our little pretend friendship? Sark has ever forgot his objective and started picking fights. He'd be found dead in a bar near a war zone pretty quick. With 2,000 bar names. These nobodies haven't learned their place anymore. They're sneaking around, making a mess of our work. Nothing about here. They have to have friends enough to their message. The ones who can help us with our operations. Like I was certainly calling them in. Really aren't here. Maybe we can help them. Fine, stop moving. We're fighting. Sarcasm must have gone on a roll with something. I saw that uniform. It's double. Or Dublin has deep. This is scary. He killed some of our people. When kills them on stone pillars that come out of nowhere. Our methods are even more brutal than the start. I know. Then, I do power too. What I is saying, you saved so many from Dublin, you must defeat I lost. But you still managed to kill everyone with your life. That's already amazing enough. I'm still not exactly sure why you didn't kill me on the spot, but I had my guess. If fair outside of opinion, I saw them having secret meetings with accountants messing. Okay. Thoughts on this world? Okay. Oh, no pie. No pie, no pie. The parents outside one thing. I saw them having a secret meeting with a conference. I figured it's also showing new good. Simple. I don't like her though. I'm annoying that my grandfather, Count Spalt, sort of began. They're very close. No. They were inspired with Lieutenant. Alright, I promise me. For a long period of time, I was hiding in the dark halls of the city. I got this talking to his metal craft. They don't have much to say back. Well, with banky cramps that we yell something. And I thought about my words, casting a shadow over everyone else. Some things I just had to say myself so I wouldn't forget. Anything turned up the other. Actually, I could hear more. The longest time we were lying to listening to the strings up there, causing all this misery. The dude I was thinking about isn't going along with you. I would have to say, you never cared a lick about the vacant door in the city. This part of Dublin. That's a lot of questions. At the same time, we're also greatly complicated first to listen to me. Said that this point space is speculation. If you want to hear more, we'll continue another time. Then wait, you won't fall into shaft. Fine. Get something from this one. If you need the door set, fly yourself in the city. I'll still work every way possible this week. Just like you. By starting us. With capture the troop, all our civilians. I'm connecting these weapons. And direct war. Just trying to accomplish. As long as you create conflict between Cobra and Sarkis, they'll work in our favor. Sounds like yellow plane. Block. They're behind the most likely. Through sleeves, right? Or sleep. Elbows on both start. Elbow isn't backing down. Sarcasm will make clear picture. This is going to pull over the fights whenever. We're going to use our backup plan. Plan B. The portion that is sarcasm. What if the dies or outbreak? We're gonna give them so many that they're gonna get poisoned and die. Yes. One. They're gonna get an abortion 8 decades post first abortion on themselves. Uh, more. I'll get one out of. Let's make these easy. Why don't we? Have, I don't understand. Possible for flies off tourism actions. No means no. Even if it's when I'll be open. Okay. It's not honest. And double. Use absolute double non-members. And with us, the following options still new. One. From your class. Actually, all options still all be stuck. I'm sorry. See what this closer to. I'll go aiming right. I can do those files while you're in person. Just say, one is custom. I'll use my eyes already. Move a little eastward for election light to cover things. Father, now. What the fuck is this? Over the. What's the meaning of this? The hell are you talking about? Snipers. Fight back. Please go snipers, but we'll pull you before that. Don't let a single one out of here alive. Remember, you start this with me. Slaughter every last sentence. Don't let a single one does a tell the pit. The devil weird that must learn what happened here. Must learn what happens here today. Hey, someone. Yeah, the civilians of Northern Ireland. It's just Mr. It's not just Mr. Thomas. It's only Ireland fought and prosper. We are sarcasm in Dublin and you are the civilian life. Yeah, I'm sorry, I can't stand by with this. I just, yeah, I understand. All credit to Indian plans. So, instead of go do crime, let's go do stupid. All non-combatant personnel are grenade, but all combat personnel stay as minimized as you can to mind your own safety. Another bolt from behind. Bolts once it's civilian clothing. They carry unauthorized weapons. Something's not right. Don't want hassle with the elder. Huh, looks like we grabbed the pesky scale. Turns out the rebels are report this to General Manfred right away.
今回は失敗しなかった。
Oh, so that's why it has 0 cost, because it doesn't give any rewards. watch at the same time. So, live long and prosper. Fuck you. Suck my dick.